Alex Dalton, offensive tackle, Troy Trojans.
Okay. Now I need to say, hey, I'm Alex Dalton. Get your Troy Trojan highlights on Football Friday.
Hey, I'm Alex Dalton. Get your Troy Trojan. Wait, what?
That's cool. I'm Alex Dalton. Get your Troy Trojan highlights on Football Friday.
Hi, I'm Alex Dalton. Get your Troy Trojan highlights on Football Friday.
Perfect. All right, man. Refresh my memory. You can look at me now. Refresh my memory on how you guys did last year, your record, how the whole season played out your junior year.
Last year we had kind of a tough season. Came in, should have been pretty strong. Should have had a better winning season than what we had. We finished up 4-6. A lot of games, kind of tough ones at the last minute decisions. Interception at the end, return for touchdowns. So we just didn't close a lot of games. So it kind of hurt us in the end. I think that's one of the biggest things we're going to learn this year is just, how to close the games and not give up before the very end because sometimes they'll hurt you.
Expectations at Troy are always high. The tradition kind of excellence there. So when you win 4 games and you have to sit through the off season and you're in town and people are talking football, which I assume they do all the time, what's that feeling like, the motivation going into this year? Like, I want to end on a high note. I want to show them that we are a better team than 4-6.
Like you said, Troy is a football town. Everyone is out there on Friday nights. Everyone's at the stadium supporting the team. One of the biggest rivalries in the state of Ohio and even the nation for high school football. But, the expectations are always high. The fans are always wanting us to win. So when you have a losing season, the year before, you can only hope to come out and make it better, to get everybody supporting you kind of again. I think some of the support doesn't get lost, but, some people kind of get down on you, expect less, and I think that's not right because we'll come out, we're going to have a strong team this year. Been working hard in the off season, and we'll be ready to, come back strong and get that winning season and hopefully make the playoffs now.
Do you know how many seniors or anything you have coming back? Do you know that?
I'm just going to say we probably have around 10 seniors coming back, somewhere around that area.
What's last year? Does experience, do you have enough experience to kind of make up for last year? Do you feel like this team is in the right place to do better?
I think we have, returning starters on offense that are definitely going to be key to our offense. Good athletes. We have another kid committed to play college football, and a couple other kids that are very capable of going D1, in my opinion. Talking defensive-wise, we don't have that many starters coming back, but what we do have is a lot of kids that have been working hard, have developed over the years, and I think they're ready to play. They're going to become prepared, and hopefully they can get the job done. Because I know that us as being seniors are going to be there to push them and get it ready for the season, to know what to expect.
I would think, first of all, Oklahoma. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I think it was mid-May when I committed to Oklahoma. That's pretty exciting. In my opinion, I have a lot of options. Took my visits around the area, went to a different couple states, different schools to see what's going on, and I just kind of fell in love with Oklahoma when I went down there. I took a tour of the campus and stuff, got to see the facilities, and, I just felt right. So I didn't commit on the spot. I waited a couple weeks, just some other visits, just to make sure it was right, and then I finally made the decision to go there. So.
Have we ever had another Troy kid go to Oklahoma?
No, I don't think there has been ever anyone to go to play football, let alone go to school there at all. Right. So.
What's that like? Obviously that is to play for Bob Stoops is something in itself. He's an Ohio guy, so there's no doubt that he knew about you because he's an Ohio guy. But what's it like to go to Oklahoma? That's to have that waiting for you after this season.
What? The tradition is what got me a lot. The tradition of Oklahoma football. Obviously, all the national championships they had, the Big 12 championships. And like you said, Coach Bob Stoops, one of the best in his game, one of the best regarded, respected football coaches in college football. And he's from Ohio and everything, but how I actually got connected to Oklahoma was at West Virginia. My offensive line coach recruited me there, offered me at West Virginia, and then he went down to Oklahoma and brought me with him. So I think that said kind of a lot how the offensive line coach really wanted me as a player and a student athlete, just because he had kind of had faith in me and knew that I could play for West Virginia. So he also brought me down to Oklahoma, and I think that said a lot. So just once again the tradition at Oklahoma is great, and they win games, and I'm very confident about going down there. So
you're going to be obviously a big focal point for this team. You got an Oklahoma offensive lineman. They're going to want to go behind you. They're going to count on you to protect them. What's that feeling like? Is there pressure? Is it nice to be like, yeah, come my way, run my way, and I'll clear you a hole?
Right, yeah. We're not the biggest offensive line in the league. So obviously, look at me, big offensive lineman going to Oklahoma, kind of makes that statement, I guess. But yeah, I'm playing right tackle in high school. I'll be playing center at Oklahoma. That's what I'm being recruited for. So I could say that the ball's going to be ran to the right side a lot this year. I know it was last year. We made a lot of big gains last year, run to the right side. So I think the expectation is there from the coaches and as well as the running backs and other players, to be there for the support and be able to get those big running games and set the pocket and passes. So
you're only going to be happy if this season ends. In what way? If the season unravels, and how? For
you? Obviously, you just want to finish the season strong. Senior year, that's what you look forward to. We're kind of the top dogs of the class now. We've been putting up with 2 days for 4 years now. So we're there, and just hope for the best. Leave on a good note. And everything like that, you don't want to go out, being kind of, we should have done this, we could have done this, you just got to give it our all. So.
All right, whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready.